to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
A give right up the middle to Henry. Has some room inside the 30. And he will score! Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set. Roll, roll, roll.
Here's carry number 1 for Rachaad White. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And the Titans first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
On first down, Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready, set.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come back, team. Here we go. Set. Hop. Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. Open right side is Okonkwo. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On 1st and 10, Ward. He'll spot the former Longhorn, Gunnar Helm. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
In motion, it's Robinson.
Reload, reload. Steady.
On first down, it's White. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Now it's Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
3rd and long.
19, tight end. Ready, ready. 19, target.
Out of the gun, Ward. That is caught. And he's in. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chase McLaughlin lining up for the point after.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Titans come right back to tie it at 7.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hold on, ready? Ready! Set hot!
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
7-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Set hot! Set hot! Set hot!
Jackson out of the pistol. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
You know, so they don't connect here, Mike, but I kind of like the early message because now as a defense, they have to understand that even if we have this guy covered, one of the best players in the entire league, this quarterback's going to continue to give him a chance at the ball. So not only do we have to cover him, we have to contest and make a play on every throw.
And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he will score. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Get it! Cowboy 80! Go!
On 1st down, it's Ward. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
15 yards.
60 backwards! 60
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap and a give to White. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ward now on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Helm. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Short one there to Okonkwo. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
That is on 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now!
In motion, Okonkwo. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. 14-7 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Again, it's Ward. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. And that is incomplete. Kyle Hamilton, the versatile defender, with the good coverage there.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. On the return for the Ravens, it's Zay Flowers.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard
line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Now a screen set up for Henry. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
9.
Throwing Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They'll run for it with Henry. He's going to have a Ravens 1st down. They get it easily. 4th and 1, and they pick up 5.
A little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Now a run on 1st down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
2nd down, Jackson. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And he will go all the way. That's Booker. Touchdown, Ravens. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready. 18 Cardinals. Ready.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense. With the window closed up so quickly, they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
On second down, here's Ward. He'll find Rashad White. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's good for a Titan first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Ready.
They'll motion the slot man right.
Ready.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball.
This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. They're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 9-yard
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this.
DC ready.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on.
They'll go again here with Henry. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Baltimore.
How would you like to be a defender and see a guy like this coming full steam ahead, trying to barrel down on you? I'll tell you what, I'm not sure if I'm cut out for that, and you can see why. His ability to play through contact is just a lot to handle.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're first and 10. Up at the 42. Jackson now. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Seven Pirates. Come on. Set. Hop, set.
Back to throw is Ward. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play to kick off this drive. 47 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
On the ball now. On the ball. 65.
Second and 6.
Another run here with White. And he's in! Rashad White Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown, Titans.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans draw closer here. It's 21-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Jackson now on 2nd down. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Change it. Ready, shot.
From the gun, Jackson. Moving to his left. And he'll take this one in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Titans 14.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Strike. Travel right. Travel left. Tap to 60. Tap to 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready, right?
On 1st and 10, Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
On play action, it's Ward. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. A tight end in motion now. One final throw before the break. Going for it all. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tiger
One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready, ready.
On first down, Ward. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Titans first down.
From the gun, here's Ward. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
Ward's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Ready. Sit on.
Off the play fake, Jackson. He's got a man. It's Walker. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 47 yards.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
Tampa Bay at the 5-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
On first down, it's Ward. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4.
Out of the gun, Ward. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up third and long.
14.
Ready.
Throwing, Ward. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's touchback.
Let's go. Hey, Alpha, sit on.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
L'Jarius Sneed on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Kevin Winston is there on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Jackson looking to throw. That is caught. He finds Walker. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Raven first down.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. Forced to his right. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. And he's in! Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The extra point is good, and the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now it's Ward. He'll find his running back, White, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That was good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun. This is White, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's another.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. Off play action, it's Ward. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On second down, here's Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Panther 11. Steady.
Ward to throw again. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Again, it's Ward. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Will start on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
They'll stick with him again. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
17-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and
7. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this up to the 25.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on third down, and they just can't make a play.
They'll come up here first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 26.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Victory formation here as he's down.